The block is a 200 square metre block of land, and it's kind of an unusual shaped block of land. We didn't have a whole lot of choice for us in terms of how we located the house because the plans were already designed.
From a solar passive perspective, there's limited opportunity to incorporate those kinds of things. So normally you would have eaves and thermal mass and things like that, and the house is oriented with the sun. We just didn't have that opportunity with the size of the block and the way the house needed to be built on it to make it work.
We decided to build the house using the passive house principles, and there's 5 passive house principles: thermal bridging, double glazed windows, an airtight membrane, insulation, and HRV, so you need to have the heat recovery ventilation system because it's airtight. They're the 5 principles that we incorporated to bring about the high performance home that we've got.
We did that by putting the plans to a Passive House certified architect who went through those plans and then made a few changes looking at where there were thermal bridges. So we eliminated those sorts of things, and we were advised on the level of insulation required. So we sort of ticked all those boxes. The star rating that we obtained prior to construction with the materials we intended to use was 7.2. And obviously it's a combination of the insulation largely. We've added some extra features in there to deal with things like airtightness and air quality. We get 0.5% off our interest rate, and that works on either variable or fixed, but it requires you to do better than 7-star on NatHERS, or you can use Passive House as the standard as well. The difference being that Passive House certification only comes once construction is completed, whereas NatHERS is upfront, it's a desktop process.
So the construction of the home is a fairly traditional construction really, where we had a concrete slab and then a timber frame, and then the insulation was attached to the timber frame. We've got the cladding, and then inside we've got regular finishes. We tried to be creative with where we sourced some of them from, and we're really proud to say that some of our materials are surplus to somebody else's building project. I'm finding the home pretty comfortable as well. So the way we use energy in this home is a combination of things. We do have solar on the roof, so we monitor the production of the solar, and then we work out when is a good time to actually turn some of the more energy efficient appliances on. Gavin's much better at that element of it than me.
If you want to minimise your costs, then you use electricity when it's cheaper. We have 100% green energy, and we have time of use metering. So factor that in. We have no gas, so all of that is just electricity, and that includes running an electric vehicle.
We actually did all the waste removal from site. The builders put all the rubbish in a big pile, and we separated it by hand so that we could recycle as much as possible. So all the soft plastics that building materials come wrapped in, we pulled all of that out and we took that to Coles
and Woolies.
All the builders' coffee cups, we collected them. We took them to 7-Eleven. All the metal that could be recycled, like the nail guns, the plastic in the nail gun, Gavin pulled the metal out and that went into metal recycling.
A little bit anal. I think if you had a blank canvas, you could orientate your house to be solar passive, that you'd do that absolutely. That's the lowest cost thing to do by far. The house is definitely better insulated and more thermally comfortable than other places that we've lived.